welcome back to my channel. Excuse me, y'all. Trying to get myself situated. I'm looking a little crazy. Anyways, y'all, welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today is, I believe today is the 25th or the 26th. I'm not sure, and the only reason why I'm not sure, y'all, is because the devil got busy yesterday. The devil got so busy yesterday, y'all. I ended up, I came in here, I take my phone off the charger like I normally do. And for some reason, it just felt like a energy, like my phone, it just went out of my hand. It just flew out of my hand and fell on the floor. Mind y'all, it already had like a crack in it, but it was still very much usable. I was still posting with my phone because me, I don't have like the computer savvy type. So my phone, I work better with my phone. Like all transporting from one device to the next, I just like to work on my phone. But anyways, y'all, my phone is started acting like, you know, like a TV. Like if you hit a TV with something, it'll start just blinking, and then the little symbol thing, the little lights and stuff will be flashing. Well, that's how my phone was. And y'all, so the devil got real busy yesterday, and I can just tell that he was just busy because, y'all, right after I done a video, I was getting ready to edit and post it, but I put the phone on the charger so I can have time to edit and post whatever. Came and got it, and it flew out my hand. But the thing is, I don't want anybody to think I'm tripping, but the thing is, it's like when I took it off the phone, it seemed like, I don't know, it just seems so weird. It's like a force or something just caused my phone to just flap my hand. It's like, here's the charger, I'm taking it off, and then as soon as I get my phone and grip it, it's like it just, I mean, I got a good hold to my phone. It just seemed like if it was hit out of my hand or something. It was weird. But anyways, I ain't trying to say it's no spirits or none, but because low key my phone just really slipped out my hand. But it was just so crazy because I had done the video, like I said, back on topic. I had done the video, and I was gonna title the video, "Don't Neglect Your Health." And then what had came to mind is because I don't know, I was just sitting, and God was dealing with me at the same time before my phone even messed up. God was dealing with me, and so I was just meditating, I was praying, and then I was like, Lord, please, just, you know, I got to thinking about stuff. I was like, Lord, please, just tell me what you want me to do. And so I ended up coming here, and I did a video, and I was going to, like I said, title, "Don't Neglect Yourself." I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, y'all. I'm trying to get to the point, but it was so much that transpired yesterday. I was just at a loss of words. So today's video, I just want to say, y'all, that I won't be posting. I end up having to buy another phone. The phone is on its way, so I end up having to get another phone. And see, this phone right here, I'm not used to it. Like, I'm talking, y'all, and I can, the phone is, the camera is just cutting off for some reason. So this phone is not like my work phone. It's like, it just really just irritate my spirit. But I'm trying to get to the point. I know to calm my spirits down now because the enemy just don't want me to do the work of the Lord. Like, he just don't. And anyways, y'all, the reason why I came to get on camera, y'all, is because I just want y'all not to neglect y'all health. Okay, for me, growing up, y'all, I didn't always get the help that I should have had. Mentally or physically, I didn't always get the help that I should have had. And I feel like if my parents wasn't absent in my life like they were, I could, and if they were more active, I feel like that I would have got like more health mentally, more help physically. Like, for instance, when I was like 12 years old, and I got diagnosed with scoliosis or whatever, I had like a chance to have surgery at that age, and I don't know, Medicaid was gonna cover it. And I remember it like yesterday. And so they took me to a spine specialist, and my mama did not do the surgery. I don't know if it was because she was scared. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but she didn't go through with the surgery. And now, like right now, I'm feeling myself. I have real bad posture in like my shoulders. I'm already leaned over, and I'm like, man, I'm not even in my 50s or 60s yet, and I'm already like, I'm in my early 40s, and my shoulders and my back is just limped over like this. And so I really don't want nobody to neglect their health mentally or physically. Physically, I also deal with a brain tumor. And my brain tumor caused me to have a paranoid schizophrenic. Reason being is because I got diagnosed in my early 20s. I wasn't used to them telling me I had something on my brain, a tumor on my brain, whether it was benign or cancerous or not. So I started feeling like the enemy was like taunting me with it, and I became paranoid. Okay, with Christasia, I had to get her help because when her dad passed away, he was gunned down. And I think the fact that people were telling her, oh, your dad is watching over you, or your dad is watching over you, I feel like that tormented her spirit, because she went from a little girl able to sit down and get used. Like, I had to start going with her to the bathroom. Like, she used to go to the bathroom alone when she was little, and she used to just be able to take her showers, or, you know, just use the bathroom or anything. But she wasn't able to do those no more. Like, she would literally sit on the toilet, but she would be like this, looking around. Like, I would have to go in the bathroom and check behind doors. Most of the time I would just have to be in the bathroom with her, period. I have to check behind shower curtains, because like when her dad passed, that's how she was. And so I ended up getting my baby the help she needed, and I didn't want to neglect her health. So how I did that, I dealt with Social Security. I had got Social Security income too as well. The only reason why I believe in doing Social Security is because they have state doctors to look at you. And so that's what I take advantage of. It's never like for the money or for the income or nothing. It's like I take advantage of their doctors, because their doctors come from like the whole state. And so I was diagnosed, and I got help for myself mentally and physically. I got help for Christasia mentally, and you know, I take them to the doctor so she get help physically too. But see, my thing is with Kenzie, I gotta take her to the to Social Security too, and get another opinion from their doctors, because she's already taking medicine. But y'all, Kenzie has severe, I think my baby has severe insomnia. Like, she don't sleep well at night. You can give her a good bath, you can give her food. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, she just like, this is her body. She's sleeping in a fetal position. So just imagine, this is her body. She have so much anxiety, y'all, that she don't even sleep like legs on the couch, or her legs don't be straight. And she always sleep in a fetal position. And then when she really get into a deep sleep, that's when she able to just stretch her body out. But she's so anxious when she go to sleep, y'all. This is her body. Her knees is tucked into her stomach. She's like this. She's like this one way, like this one way, then like this, then like that, and she be all over the place. And I have to remind myself, when I be saying, Kenzie, go to sleep, go to sleep, I have to remind myself that she's on medication for insomnia. She has trouble focusing at school. They talking about putting her in speech therapy. And so, y'all, this whole video is for everybody to not neglect y'all health, because y'all, it's so much going on when it comes to mental and physical health. And we as parents, we as humans ourselves, like it's important for each and every individual to seek help. Because y'all, one thing about it, another thing too, with neglecting health, especially mental health, like hurt people. Like, a lot of times when you see, like for instance, violence, domestic violence, suicide, like all that stuff, y'all, that stuff right there is like mental health stuff. Like, you have to seek the help you need, because at the end of the day, if you don't seek the help you need, y'all, it's kind of like you'll just be all over the place. You don't know where to go. But y'all, you have to get closer to God. You have to get closer to God, because God is the way. God is the one you cannot make it without him. So at the end of the day, like, if you don't get your mental health right, like, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna end up in a bad place, or you're gonna hurt somebody else. Because like I said, hurt people. I was talking to an individual yesterday, and I was talking to an individual just last night, and she was telling me how she had a relative that was going through some mental stuff. And I was telling she, like you got to pray for them. You're the biggest advocate right now. You have to be the voice. You have to make sure you help this person, be there for that person as much as you can. And this person was like, I can't do it. And I was like, you can do all things through Christ who give you strength. I was like, you can do it, you can do it. That's the enemy, because sometimes the enemy will attack the very help that you need. You're the enemy, like you have somebody who's dealing with something, you want to help them, but the enemy over here attacking you, telling you that you can't do it. So it's like, how can you help somebody? It's like the enemy want to keep our minds under attack. He wants us to hurt each other. We want us to feel like we're incapable. It's like, it just don't make no sense. Because like I said, I honestly feel like if I had the help that I need, the physical and mental help that I need, I feel like I wouldn't need glasses. So I wouldn't be worrying about focus. Because when I was in school, I had speech therapy, and my speech teacher was one that was like, she can't see, and she wrote a letter. And then, because my mama, she was like, oh, you up there at the school clowning, you up there at the school clowning. And here I am, 42 years old, and my obstetrician, when I first seen him, he was like, Miss Johnson, you're going to need bifocals because you're 42. He said, normally people come here in their 50s and 60s, late 50s and 60s, and need bifocals. He said, you only in your early 40s. So he was like, you had been needing glasses for a long time before you got glasses. And I was like, well, yeah, I know. And then, like, even with the scoliosis, my mama was just like, she wasn't proactive enough. And so I feel like my posture is bad, like my shoulders, I'm like limped already. And so, y'all, it's very important that we get the help that our kids need, that our family need, that our friends need. Y'all, we have to help each other, because sometimes you have to insert yourself to help somebody else. Even if that person don't want help, sometimes you have to insert yourself. You can't force nobody to get help, but you, at the end of the day, if you can't force nobody to do help or talk them into getting help, you have to back away and pray for that person. Because I'm in a situation right now to where I don't see eye to eye with some of my family members. It's so much stuff in the air, that so much tension in the air, y'all, that you can just cut it with a knife. And I took myself out of the equation because I know it's not healthy. So what I'm gonna do is love that family member, pray for those family members, and I'm gonna keep my distance, because at the end of the day, y'all, I too have to understand that the enemy plays his part. But y'all got to understand, God told us this in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, that it was going to be family against family. He said that the devil was going to try to, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You know, like, if you know the word, like if you're a true Christian, and if you're not a true Christian, and you don't believe in God, then that's on you. But I'm saying, like, for the people who do believe in God, y'all already know that word. Like he said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, y'all. And I know the enemy, like a lot of people in my family, like, so in certain situations, certain people in the family don't see eye to eye, y'all. But the enemy has been busy. Even in my family, we have people that used to talk, and now they don't talk as much. People used to get along, now they don't get along at all. And that's how the enemy been playing in my family. I'm not gonna give out names and nothing like that, because it's personal. But in my family, yeah, the devil has been really, really busy. People not getting along. People, is jealousy in the air. It's tension in the air. It's you know, it's all kind of stuff in the air. Like people just having fallouts all in my family, and it's so weird. But you got to understand the bigger picture of it is this is what the enemy want. This is what the enemy want. But the thing is, God has no respect of person. That party there's no they're wrong in the equation. Like that's the party that God has to deal with, because you know I know it's like everybody's like everybody ain't. It's always gonna be a guilty party, and it's always gonna be an innocent party. You know what I mean? And God knows the guilty, and He knows the innocent. So y'all, it's just been so bad in my family, with people just falling out, people not getting along, people having words with each other, people just, it's really a mess. I don't know what I'm dealing with some of my family members. Like I said, whether people want to believe it or not, y'all, it's some jealousy there, it's some tension there, it's some stuff in there, it's some envious ways, it's a whole lot of, in all these words that I'm saying, it's just living people, it's just living certain people. But y'all, When I try to get back on top of y'all, all I'm saying is it's important for you to check on your mental health and your physical health, because at the end of the day, your mental health can cause you to hurt somebody else. Your mental health can cause you to hurt people, because if you don't go and seek the help that you need, you're going to either hurt yourself, somebody else, or that's it. You can only hurt yourself or somebody else. But when you go and get the help and you see God, and people always say, oh, don't put nobody on pills. Like for now, Kenzie take pills for insomnia and attention span. Remind you, she was struggling at school, and this how all this stuff came about. And like the doctor said, don't let people tell you that, oh, pills ain't the solution, pills ain't the solution. Kenzie, I know for a fact Kenzie cannot sleep at night. I know for a fact she struggled bad with anxiety and insomnia. She have to have some kind of she need her mind to be medicated for her to be able to sleep. Like a lot of times she was go to school tired, and her teacher was like, she come to school tired. Like when I went to Kenzie first parent teachers conference, I was like, she comes to school very, very tired. She's sleeping. I said, she don't sleep. I said she struggles. She has insomnia, and I was like, I can't. I rubs her. I soothes her. I give her baths. I give her bath lotion. Like I do all this, and she still struggling. And they was like, well, yeah, she come to school tired, so I'm just giving my kids the help they need. I got Christasia the help she need. I got Kenzie the help she need. They go to the dentist. They going to the doctors. They going to see obstetricians. Like whatever my kids need, y'all. I don't want to start crying, but I don't want to get emotional, y'all, but don't neglect y'all's health. Don't neglect y'all's health or y'all kids' health, because at the end of the day, I almost got choked up. At the end of the day, y'all, we are kids' biggest advocates. Like we are responsible for their mental and their physical. And y'all, how we go about handling our mental and physical, like if we do that with our kids, they'll do it in their kids, and it'll be lesser. It can be less situations to where people is, not coping. Like, cause people cope different. People don't take losses. They grieve losses. Some people turn to drugs. Some people turn to homicide. Some people turn to suicide. Like people do all this stuff and all this bad stuff, y'all. Reason being is because they don't get the help they need mentally. Like God is the way now. God is the way, the truth, and the light. He is the way, the truth, and the light. But at the end of the day, like me, I self-medicate. I'm old enough to self-medicate. Back then I was taking medicine because I feel like I needed the help. But now that I'm up in age, I know how to self-medicate, because now me being Christian, like a full-blown Christian, to where like when I feel the enemy trying to come in, I pray, I praise, and I get in my word. Like I read my Bible. And so y'all, the enemy has just been real busy, because he know that God has been wanting me to put out this message, y'all. I don't want to get emotional. I really don't. Who y'all know I do not be trying to come to y'all emotional, but y'all, it is just so much going on in this world today, to where like we have to, it's a must that we get our mental health. It's a must that we use the resources. It's a must, y'all, because it's so much going on in the world today. Like even with domestic violence, when somebody takes somebody's life because like they don't cope well with separation, somebody's trying to break free, but the other person like, if I can't have you, nobody can. That's a mental health situation, because you didn't get some kind of help that you needed when you was a child, because there's no way you're supposed to go and take a life because you can't deal with separation. Like if you if your mind is sane and somebody be like, okay, let's call it quit, it's not gonna work, that's supposed to be the end of it. But see, like I said, hurt people. And when you hurting somebody, and when you hurting somebody because they want to leave you alone, you going to take their life, you hurt people to the point to where there's no coming back. And then sometimes they don't even just hurt themselves, hurt that person. sometimes they turn a gun on themselves because they realize, oh, I didn't hurt this person, and now I can't cope with that loss. I can't cope with, you know what I'm saying, being locked up and having my freedom. So now I'm gonna take my life. You know what I mean? So y'all, it's always like it's so and very much important that everybody get the help they need. Let me tell y'all something. If everybody get the help they need right now, it would be less domestic violence. It would be less jealousy in the world, envy in the world. People can learn how to grieve properly. People can learn how to focus on their education properly. People will learn how to just, you know, because the physical and the mental, the physical plays with the mental. Because once you got in your mind that once your head is on straight and you can help what you need, you gonna know what to do with your body. Like some people let their hair go, let their bodies go, they let all type of stuff go because mentally it's something wrong. But y'all, it's very important that we check up on our mental health. It's very important that we seek the help that we need. It's very important that we seek ye first God, the kingdom of righteousness. Is very important, y'all, that we just not be in denial and get ourselves the help that we need. If it's anybody out there that y'all know and love that struggle, and y'all know that y'all, if y'all know that y'all have family members out there that and it's something wrong, whether it doesn't even matter what the case may be. It doesn't matter if it's envy, jealousy. It doesn't matter if it's suicidal thoughts. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter if you see somebody need help mentally. Try to be there for that person, especially if it's one of your loved ones. That's why I say, y'all, we have to call and check up on each other and make sure each other is good, y'all, because the first video I did, I feel like I was more spot on because my spirit was like, my spirit is in this now, but I feel like the first video I did before the devil got busy and my phone fell on that floor, I feel like I knew that God was using me, and I know that he's using me now. But it's just the fact that these type of videos right here, people pass by these videos. People pass by these videos because people want to see what they want to see. But a lot of times, like, and this is no disrespect because I'm not perfect. No disrespect because we all fall short. But when people bypass these videos, these be the very videos that people need to watch. But people want to go and watch a prank instead. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got to focus on what's important, y'all. It's very important that we take our mental health seriously because that's going to help us physically as well. Make sure your kids get the help they need, your loved ones get the help they need. Y'all, do not neglect, please, I'm gonna say it again, y'all, do not neglect y'all mental or physical health. Do not neglect it. Take it very serious. Know that God is with you at all times. Keep y'all hands in God's hand. And if y'all don't know God, get close to him. Just fall on your knees and pray. It doesn't matter if you haven't been praying in a while. Just say God. Just call his name. Just call his name. And yeah, y'all, that is gonna be it for this video. I just want everybody to take their mental health very seriously. There's so much going on in the world today, with, you know, especially with the domestic violence. I feel like it's just so crazy. It's out of hand. Like everybody just is taking a life and taking them lives. There's so many kids left without mothers and fathers right now due to domestic violence, either because someone is taking a parent away and incarcerated, or taking a parent away and also taking their life away as well. And it's just so sad, but it needs to stop. Everybody go ahead and ask yourself where y'all at right now. Where am I mentally? Am I okay? Am I struggling in areas where I should be stronger? Am I weak in areas where I should be stronger? Is my kids okay? Go and talk to your kids, because like Christasia right now, she's reading devotional Bibles, and I can tell that since she's been reading her Bible, I can see a change in her already. I can see to the point where she's more attentive. she's more she's just more attentive, and her spirit don't come off as looking selfish like it used to, you know what I'm saying? Like the little, look, all kids have a little selfish, especially when they teens, but she's more attentive now. She be like, Kenzie, do you want this? If she come in the kitchen, she don't just be trying to fix her nothing to eat. Like, she'll come in and she be like, Kenzie, you hungry? You want me to fix you this? You want me to fix you that? And like, she's just real caring. She's real caring, and I noticed that. And I told her that the other day, but I'm going to remind her of that too, because I want to just let her know that I see her progress and everything. And Kenzie, like I said, I'm still working on her. I do have a teacher meeting conference with her teacher on Wednesday, and so I got to talk to them. But I also have an appointment lined up for Kenzie on with Social Security on the April 2nd. So I'm trying to give my kids the help they need, because I got the help I need. And like I said, it was never about the benefits and anything like that. But when Christasia got diagnosed with the schizophrenia, that right there was because her dad passed away, and she didn't know how to handle that. That scared her. And for me, it was the brain tumor that scared me. So I became a schizophrenic. I don't get benefits, but my Christasia does. And they may even give Kenzie benefits. I'm not sure, but they may give her benefits because she has been diagnosed with, excuse me, she has been diagnosed with insomnia. And yeah, they may give Kenzie benefits because she has been diagnosed with insomnia and attention span disorder. So yeah, she may get benefits. But y'all, I'm just trying to give my kids the mental health they need so they can be able to strive, whether it be mental or physical. And I just pray that everybody do the same. Y'all, please check on yourselves right now. Ask y'all the questions that y'all need to ask. Am I sane? Am I in my right mind? Is it areas where I can strengthen myself at? Like, do I have a problem with separation? Am I controlling? Like, these are all the questions we have to ask ourselves. Like, are we selfish? Are we mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all got to work on ourselves, because ain't nobody perfect. So it's definitely questions that we have to ask ourselves to get ourselves in a better place. And like I said, when you take care of your mental, you can take care of your physical. With that being said, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all up too long. I really do hope and pray that people don't just bypass this video. It's very important that we get our kids the help they need, because when they have children, they'll do the same. They'll do the same. We got to keep our heads on straight, y'all. It's too many kids being left without mothers and fathers due to mental health when it comes to domestic violence. And not just domestic violence, grief. People don't handle that right. And people don't take losses well, and it's just hard. It's hard for some people to bounce back and hard for people to cope. But just check on y'all mental health. Get the resources y'all need. If y'all need medication, get the medication y'all need. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. The only thing that's wrong is not getting yourself treated. That's the only thing that's wrong, is when you don't get yourself treated and don't get the help you need. Yeah, if you don't get the help you need, then most likely you're not going to be okay. But anyways, y'all, I am out. I'll see you in the next video. Check on your loved ones. Check on yourselves. Y'all, get it together mentally. Y'all, I just want everybody to get it together mentally and physically. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Well, actually, I won't see y'all in the next video because I don't know when my phone is going to be coming. All I know is I wanted to do this video because I feel like the enemy tried to stop me from doing this video. And so that's why I wanted to go ahead and try to do this video. Like I said, I'm on my personal phone. And yeah, I'm just going to post this. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.